Hello my friends, I hope you feel happy. A lot of you were asking about my top Gunpla list and overall kits recommendations. The complete list of my all-time favorites will come this year as I have some kits in backlog that I want to mention but need to assemble and study first. So for now I made my personal favorites from 2023 releases. Last year was good but not fantastic or extremely exciting for me personally, especially because most of the gold was released as a P-Bandai. But there are some really awesome additions to your collection that you should check. So couple things before we start. I did not include any P-Bandai or limited editions of any kind, only regular releases. On my channel you will find a detailed review of every kit that was included on the list. There is one kit without review on my channel, but it is so cool that I will put it here anyway. Kits goes in no particular order, but there will be 3 winners of the year 2023 in 3 categories. Best posability, best look, and my personal Gunpla of the year. The last rule and most important one. This is my personal list, based on my personal taste and personal experience with the models, and this is my personal list, personal taste, personal experience. You get that, right, my friend? It's not a race and we all have our own faves if it comes to the Gunpla, anime series, etc. If you think that you know better than someone else and your opinion is more important, then I think it's not a place for you. So instead of shouting in the comments how much you hate this list and my personal taste, please make your own list and share it in the comment section and let's have fun together. Let's talk. I am very curious about your thoughts about the 2023 lineup. If you want to rant why we get only one regular master grade as we count Merca as a regular release last year, feel free and bring your anger to the comment section also. Okay, let's go. So well, this release is weird for me, I must admit. On one hand, Katoki did his vision on one of my favorite Gundam ever, and the Zeta Gundam is my top 3 anime series from the franchise, so I was happy as a 5-year-old kiddo when they announced it. On one hand, you have a visually stunning piece of a model, but the price point is just a little too high. I mean, the lack of accessories in comparison with the Zeta 2.0 is a big downside for me if it comes to the price itself. I really think that they should include at least all we've had in 2.0. Hyper Mega Launcher with Katoki detailed vibe would be awesome. I'm curious if we will see some P-Bandai set for this one. But still, my love wins here and this kit is purely awesome for me. Build was great, articulation is absolutely top notch, keeping in mind that this thing can also transform, and the presence, my god, 80s at its best, my friend. For the fans of Zeta and classic Gundam vibes, this is a must have. If you have 2.0, you can borrow a Hyper Mega Launcher to have it on display. Still not perfect, but yeah, you can. Beautiful extra details, very anime-like proportions, cool small mechanical gimmicks on board and transformation, I'm all in. You can feel the passion of the creators here. So yeah, the price is high, but for Zeta fans it is a must-have, and if you don't care about the anime itself, I still highly recommend this one. You will not regret it. Build was a fantastic experience and the outcome is also stunning. The kit itself is a brick. Everything works perfectly here. I love it! So this one was the biggest surprise of all for me last year. The anime itself was a disappointment for me because of the second part that was rushed and it should have 50 episodes like other series. It was a wasted potential for me, unfortunately. But let's focus on the Gunpla itself. If you dig this design, just get it. You will be pleased 100%. For a full mechanics, this is almost a master grade like model with all great features and awesome accessories on board. It does the job even better than some MGs in terms, for example, of posability. I love it! It reminds me more of a good action figure than a regular Gunpla, and I had so much good time with it and played with poses for hours and hours. The clear parts that are one of the main visual gimmick are top notch here, and after some LED installation, oh my god! Also we have a very cool shield gimmick that will change the appearance of this Gundam. Also love it. For a downside, we can find some loose part here and there unfortunately. In my copy the feet are terrible and can bring some trouble after some time. The same goes for the shield attachment on the back skirt, beam effect of the weapon and hands parts that also are a little loose, but overall it is a solid kit. Also, it is one of the most dynamic 1/100 scale model I've witnessed. You will get a great package and will have a great time during and after the build. I totally recommend this one if you like the design itself. What I can say? I am a Seed fanatic. First of all, this was the series that get me into the Gundam franchise, and it was not the show itself but the game on the PSP back in the day. When I first saw this image on the internet back in the golden times when there was no social media and the web itself was magical, I knew that I needed to check this. I mean, 2 big mechas, big laser swords, count me in. I watched the series sometime later and I love it to this day. You can say what you want about it, I just love it. Maybe it's a sentiment factor, maybe not, don't know really. All I know is that Seed and Destiny have one of the best mecha designs of all time for me. Big backpacks, big swords, edgy shapes, everything is perfect for me. If it comes to the Forbidden Gundam, this one is my favorite from the trio. I also like Calamity, I don't have the OG full mechanics, but I need to grab it one day. I have Ale Calamity in my collection, will check it for sure. Forbidden Gundam is not as complicated as its master grade counterpart could be, but I love this design so much. Colors are just perfect, presence is deadly. It brings a Zionic vibe and overall devilish look that I dig so much. If it comes to the model itself, as many of them, it's not perfect. You can feel that this is not a master grade, but the build was fun and nice. Articulation is also very dynamic here and the Sky is a top-notch weapon. Just keep in mind that it does a better job on the stand, but you will achieve fantastic outcomes on the ground also, just with some effort. I have had it for quite some time and it's as sturdy as a tree. Zero problems on board after some time. I highly recommend this one if you dig the design. For Seed fanatics, must have. Well, another Witch from Mercury kit. I will not lie if I tell that this is my favorite high grade of 2023. The design is simple, very unicorn inspired and I love the all white color palette. The Witch kits are very nice in terms of the assembly process, but nothing fantastic and over the top. I mean, I love the engineering of the runners and how nice you go through them, but overall I felt a little bored after a couple kits from the series. But the Caliban itself is top. Great posability, really cool broomstick as an accessory, unique and very nice look. The clear parts are of course absolutely fantastic to look at, thanks to all that features this one for sure will stand out in your high grade collection. Still, even if you don't like the anime, this one is worth your time as a model kit. Great for some custom work and I hope we will see 1/100 of this one soon. So yes, go grab it. And here we have a model that I have not reviewed yet on my channel, but this is a good one. This is the biggest wasted potential of the show for me, really. This design is top and oh my god, why it got so little screen time? But yeah, at least the model is great. Thanks to transformable sword gimmick you can play with the appearance a lot. If it comes to poses, like most of the Witch kits, great. It's not a perfect high grade by any means, but thanks to uniqueness of the design, great accessory and very nice shelf presence, I highly recommend this one for your collection. The sword itself is worth it. I love transformable accessories and this one is one of my favorites in this matter. Full mechanics of this one would be more than perfect, I think. If you want something different in terms of design but still simple and quick build, I highly recommend this one. I love and I hate this one at the same time. For me personally, this one was the biggest disappointment of 2023. And of course, that does not mean that this kit is bad or something, not at all. It is fantastic. I mean, look at this thing, looks absolutely lovely. But after assembly I was like, it's nice, but there is something missing. I don't feel the magic of it. Hard to tell really. The MG counterpart was a better experience for me and I've had a better time with the kit itself. And it's not even a matter of the TV versus Endless Waltz design comparison at all. But the Real Grade has more good things than bad things, fortunately. First of all, this one can do some poses. It is not as good as I expected to. I mean, I don't like limitation of the wings and fragile parts of the chest/shoulder section. Also, the head is a little loose in my copy. But yeah, thanks to pre-molded heat rod, dynamic presence thanks to multiple joint gimmicks and overall badassness of the Real Grade design, this one is a great choice for your collection. The sword is one of the best looking things in 144 line. If you are a wing fan, absolutely must have. Transformation is very cool and looks 10,000 times better than MG. Details are all over the place, very nice color separation and armor opening gimmicks makes this one of the best 144 kits out there, I think. I just don't feel the magic. Maybe something is wrong with me. Price is a little high, but you should consider this one for sure. Well, this one is fantastic. I'm not a build fanatic yet. I need to watch the whole series from the start, but there are some designs that are truly top. For me, this one is an absolute perfection if it comes to the design. High-grade 00 diver arc perfected all things from the original 00 design that was little off for me. A phenomenal looking piece of a model. Yes, it is based on a very old kit and you can feel it. Yes, the clear parts are loose and will jump on you when you look at them too long. And yes, you will find a couple more downsides here and there. But oh man, this thing can do some crazy poses and just look fantastic. Accessories are also great here, you have a variety of ways to display this guy and play with it, so I truly recommend it, even if you are not a fan of the build series. This is a great variation of the 00 and you will find a beautiful looking outcome after assembly. From what I can tell, most people don't like this one, and I get why. It's very flashy and on your face type of design with a little Chinese vibe, if I can tell that this way, you know what I mean. But I like it, very much in fact. It is so ugly in a good way and over the top that I can't resist. This one will be more than a perfect base for a kit bashing and some really wild custom job. All the gimmicks we have on board and multiple ways of displaying this thing, with all it comes with, it's just fantastic. I am not the biggest fan if it comes to the overall color scheme here, but hey, you can always repaint it. With the Psycho Gundam Mark II in mind that we will see probably in future, I am more than happy. This kit is not for everyone, but still I highly recommend it for your collection, especially if you like to customize your models. Just give it a chance. Now some honorable mentions, models that I really like, but not as much as those on the list. They are very good and you should also check them. So, without further ado, let's check the winners. Winner in the first category, Best Pose Ability of 2023 goes to Aerial Gundam, this thing can dance. I love to pose it, play with the dynamics. This one is perfect for photography, and in the 2023 lineup I had the best time while posing this girl. If you like to pose a lot, you need this one. Winner for the second category, Best Look of 2023 goes to Forbidden Gundam. The design, the look, the poses it can maintain, very unique backpack gimmick. I'm in love with every aspect of it. It's just perfect for me. Even without the backpack, this one presents itself. I'm not afraid of this word. Perfect. I highly recommend this kit. It will be a great base for a custom work. It will present itself very nicely among your collection thanks to color scheme and presence. Just keep in mind that the build is not as complicated as Master Grade, and you will feel that it's not MG quality also, but I guarantee that you will have a very good time with this one. Winner of the third category and my personal Gunpla of the year 2023 goes to... I love it, period. It grasps all the essentials of the Zeta design and does the job perfectly. Despite the lack of accessories in comparison to 2.0, it's my favorite Gunpla from the 2023 lineup. And of course my Zeta love is a factor here. This is the ultimate model kit of the Big Z. Quality is top-notch, build was fantastic experience, and as one and only regular MG release, it was an easy win for me as I am a 1/100 guy. But you will love all the mechanical details and you will for sure feel the magic of a Gundam at its finest. Great model kit. Now we need perfect grade Unleashed of Zeta, just imagine that. So that's all. Every kit on this list is a good choice for your collection, I think. Rest is a matter of personal taste. I hope it will help you decide what to pick for your next buy. And I will be more than happy if you share your personal list in the comment section. I am very curious about your thoughts. If you have questions about any kit from the list, also feel free to ask. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing in advance and see you virtually in my next episode. Ciao!